Good afternoon, everyone. This
Hey
is Dan here.
now.
Hey, Clay. How's it going?
Awesome. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Great news today. We got a bunch of great news for all around, but
Yes.
but as far as
I
Hulu,
bathed, and that's the best news. Look at this.
as far as what the people really want to know, we got news today of a new release for Marvel's M.O.D.O.K on Hulu. We're finally
Yes.
getting a trailer for that.
Super excited.
This has been in the works for a minute now. I think it was it felt like it went on pause when Disney acquired Fox, and we didn't really know what was happening.
Yeah, I think there was some problems in the deals done with Hulu because that led to problems with what was it? Hellion, not Hellion.
Hellstorm. Yeah, which I believe you said won some kind of award this weekend.
No, it was nominated. Okay. Fangoria had the Chainsaw Awards, and it was nominated for a horror series.
Well, now I kind of want to watch it because I respect Fangoria as a.
They kind of put everything out there, so it wasn't just like, yeah, I got beat by What We Do in the Shadows. There isn't a better horror show than What We Do in the Shadows.
Also on FX, which is also on Hulu.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to get a bunch of animated shows on Hulu with Marvel characters, like specifically Deadpool. I think Black Cat was supposed to get. Maybe that was a movie.
Yeah.
But there was supposed to be another animated show, and then
was it the Squirrel Girl?
Oh yeah, the Squirrel Girl. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm so bummed on that one. I really love the casting on that.
Me too. Yeah, the AT&T spokesperson.
Yeah,
she's great. She was perfect for the role too, and she seems to be a really big fan of Squirrel Girl.
Yeah. Well, she's voicing her in the cartoon. So Heroes Rising, is that the one that has all of?
Yeah, on Disney or Disney Plus or Disney Channel.
Disney Plus, yeah. I'm sorry, you may have to cut this out. Do you hear my dog?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, sorry.
But it's fine. People love dogs. It'll get us clicks.
She's just gonna sit here and just bark.
Well, then in that case, it's because the dog is anxious to watch the trailer. So let's go ahead and watch the trailer.
All right.
And then we'll get into it because I think Patton Oswalt's supposed to be voicing.
Yeah, he's M.O.D.O.K.
M.O.D.O.K, which is I love Patton Oswalt.
He is my favorite voice of a generation.
That's right. Here we go.
They called me Big Head.
One day, that big, beautiful, womb-wrecking head of yours is going to change the world.
Time to change the world by bringing it to its knees. Attack! The future is M.O.D.O.K. M.O.D.O.K. And do you know what M.O.D.O.K. stands for?
Mental organism designed only
for killing.
For killing.
Where does he go at night? Nobody knows.
Oh, no one took the cans out? Come on! Oh.
We have to tell the kids about us.
Kids, she's lost her mind. You have to stop her.
M.O.D.O.K, what are you telling the kids?
What?
I'm comforting them.
Oh, hell.
Tell her I said any of this. This will be one of the many divorces where it is the kid's fault.
Oh, 8-bit.
I'm Wonder Man.
Bending Avenger? I'm the mother of your wife.
This is an outrage!
Nathan Fillion.
Yes! I shall reclaim my family! I shall reclaim my destiny! Iron Man!
Cheap shot to the back of the head, I know. I was actually aiming for literally any other part of your body.
It's John Hamm.
John Hamm.
Yeah! Woohoo!
Bing, bing, boom!
Right?
I think you just found your intro music.
Businessman?
Yeah, about that. We're bankrupt.
What?
I'm sorry. I thought this copy was for everyone.
Oh no.
All right. I'm ready. I'm excited.
Wow, that was great. That was not at all what I expected out of a M.O.D.O.K show.
Should we call this trailer the womb wrecking trailer? Because when that line dropped,
oh my gosh, you little
it set the tone for what this show is going to be.
Yeah, It's funny. We were just talking right before the show that he has some kind of complex with the way he looks, and it's the opening thing. Wow, that was. I mean, I didn't expect anything
A
that just
family of
happened.
MODOKs.
Yeah, it feels like an extended Robot Chicken sketch, but like in the
Yes.
best way. Like
Yeah.
it's not. I'm not ragging on it.
Robot Chicken's hilarious, but they
Yeah.
also seem to want to go into other genres and other
Mhm.
looks throughout the trailer. So there's other things that are going to happen in there, and they're going to bring in other characters from the MCU.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, when we see the 8-bit part, it looks like the. You remember the old X-Men game, side-scrolling game?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it looks like that. Which I think in Hulu they can pretty much bring in anyone that
Yeah,
mutants or not.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think that they have any limitation. I mean, if they're bringing in Iron Man, but they're just going to do a different voice, that they can bring in anyone and just say whatever. Plus, it's a comedy, so I mean, is this going to be a different Earth, or is this going to be considered part of MCU?
That's interesting. I mean, the multiverse is coming, so they have all their answers there.
Is this going to be the MODOK universe by itself?
I think so. I think that would be, if anything, maybe if this show is successful, maybe other shows spin out of that. Maybe we get that Deadpool show that we had been promised.
You still holding out?
Just the thought of Donald Glover as Deadpool. Really,
he's
that's
moved
what
on,
sold
man.
me.
He's moved on.
I know, but I hope we at least get to see him as maybe Prowler.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. I want to see a Prowler costume, live action one.
Yeah, very cool. I mean, as much as I love the Into the Spider-Verse, which Mahershala Ali also did amazing as Prowler, but
yeah,
let's do a live action.
He's Blade now. He's Blade.
Yeah, he's Blade now. He's moved on. I guess he could still be Oh no, he can't. Spoilers for Into the Spider-Verse.
For being a big MODOK fan, the only thing for me on this that I would like to see is that MODOK makes it to the cinematic universe and we see a live action version of what he is.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's a great horror story they haven't gotten into yet. And I really want to see Marvel's supernatural horror side.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, making fun of it is going to, make him seem like a lighter character. But, I mean, it's Patton Oswalt, so it's going to be funny.
Now, another big surprise.
Wonder
Nathan
Man.
Fillion as Wonder
yes. Man. And the costume.
Perfect. Like it's I don't know. Simon Williams has never been a character that I'm super on board with, but the fact that Nathan Fillion's voicing him, I think his latest thing in the comics is that he's a pacifist, so that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
For a superhero, which I think it could play really well on a show like this.
Yeah.
Right. The
like
bit
being like he's never going to fight MODOK. He's never going to stop him.
Yeah, but it's nice to see him on the screen, because as soon as Vision came into the picture, we were all like, well, we never were introduced to Simon Williams in the MCU.
I mean, he is in the posters of Guardians, so that's the one real link we get.
Yeah.
I love the W costume. I want the suit. I want the red suit with all the pockets.
Yeah.
If they can, if they make that, that'll be awesome too.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Any weird characters you think, because of the tone of the comedy of this, that we're going to see brought in?
Well, I know you mentioned, and here, let me.
Fing Fang Foom.
Fing Fang Foom, who's making a comeback. I mean, I think there's some allusions to Fing Fang Foom on the Shang-Chi trailer as well.
Oh, it's going to happen.
So
the only thing that we need to know after that, will it be pants or no pants?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Ooh. I hope we get to the point where we could do a next wave movie and it makes sense to people and people enjoy it and laugh.
Oh man, that feels a little bit of a long way off.
I know you got to be that's really some inside Marvel, but it's such a fun, weird thing, and it's got Captain Marvel, Fing Fang Foom. Can't remember the captain's name.
I think I want to know more about if this M.O.D.O.K is a recessive gene.
Yes.
How that passes down to other generations. I don't think we had ever seen. At least I've never read, and I haven't read the one shot or the little
The
M.O.D.O.K.
current M.O.D.O.K,
miniseries.
yeah.
Yeah, I know Pat Oswalt's writing that, so maybe they introduced this character of M.O.D.O.K's daughter. Like that may be a nice way to bring in the people from the comics. Like, here's what's gonna be. Here's kind of the tone of the show, or something like that.
Well, the weird part of it is in the last issue, M.O.D.O.K talks about how much it just hurts to be M.O.D.O.K, and there should never be another M.O.D.O.K. So I think the tone of that's a little different in his origin. That he talks about the pain and suffering and what it takes to be him.
Okay.
This just looks funny. I mean. He has a baby M.O.D.O.K. I mean, he has a daughter. So at some point, they're going to show a tiny M.O.D.O.K, and it's going to be hilarious.
He kills the dude and then shoots parachute. Really good. Solid. I think it's not like everything they say has to be a joke. I just think enough of it is funny.
Yeah.
That the show overall feels funny, but still like action and Marvel stuff and Easter eggs, and it feels like a nice hodgepodge of like everything we kind of like as people that enjoy the genre medium.
Yeah, I mean, it's a family sitcom with a giant head that in his off time is trying to take over the world.
Yep.
All right.
That's his day to day. Everybody's got to have work. Now, his commute looks awesome. I'd love to get in an elevator and just kind of.
He's got those. You got those AIM tools. That's the cool thing we're going to see is what else can AIM do? Mm-hmm. They made a M.O.D.O.K. What else?
That's true.
We got tubes everywhere to deliver everyone like it's a giant bank.
Oh yeah, like Hamster City. All right. Anything else, Clay?
I just did not know that Stan Lee and Jack Kirby created M.O.D.O.K.
Oh, really?
That's the one that blows me away. Wow. Is like,
yeah, I guess I wasn't aware either.
We just those two sitting in a room smoking a lot of weed, and I just want to see him hold up a picture and goes, "What do you think of this, Stan?"
Jack Kirby's just like, "I drew this. What are we doing with it?" And then
that's M.O.D.O.K.
Yeah. Well, no, I bet Stan Lee wanted to give him the full name. And then they're like, no, we need to. This needs to be in all the initials. So, or maybe they came up with the acronym later. That'd be interesting. If you know how the M.O.D.O.K. name came, leave it down in the comments, and we'll read it. All right. Well, I'm very excited for the show. May 21st can't get here soon enough. We're getting a bunch of stuff in May.
For all the drama we've had from Marvel, the seriousness of what Scarlet Witch has gone through,
Falcon Winter Soldier,
and Isaiah Bradley, to have some light or maybe some not light comedy, but some comedy is going to be a good change.
Yeah, and it just kind of goes to show how this medium is so flexible, and why you should read comics because you can pretty much find one in any tone that you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Clay,
thanks.
Thank you for watching this with me. This was a lot of fun.
Yes, it's M.O.D.O.K. I love him.
I'm sure we'll talk a little bit more about this on our next live because I'm sure our co-host will have thoughts as well. Zombie M.O.D.O.K. Higher because your name's in the way. There you go. I love those pops, but I can't keep buying. The M.O.D.O.K. is the only one that makes sense as a pop.
Because it fits the body style.
The right shape. Yeah. Okay, well, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, leave a comment here, hit the like button, and keep looking at all of Clay's,
and everyone just keep every time you post, just say, have you watched Pulp Fiction yet, Daniel?
I have not.
Oh, okay, that's what I want the comments to say every time until the day you go, okay, I watched it. Quit commenting.
Maybe we'll do that for a 200 subscription goal.
What?
We got 100. We got 100 subscribers. We're doing the giveaway now for the 200. We'll do a Pulp Fiction spectacular.
We're gonna do a Pulp Fiction reaction video while Daniel watches it for the first time, and and the movie's been out for over 20 years.
Just a full stream of me watching the movie, and be like, "Oh, I get that reference. I seen that in a GIF."
Oh, it makes sense now. John Travolta is kind of not know where he's going.
Yeah. All right, thanks everyone. Take care.
Cheers.